Hey everyone, it's Julie. Today we'll be making grilled shrimp tacos, topped off with some cabbage, avocado, and some chipotle sauce. Very simple. I love to make these and I really wanted to share this recipe with you all. So let's get started. Here I have half a pound of shrimp. I usually always buy peeled and deveined shrimp, unless I'm in the mood to make some seafood stock, which is really never, so I don't know how I ended up with these. But you want to remove the tails and the shell. If you were making a rice or pasta with shrimp, you may leave the tails on. Remember, little chunks of garlic and clumps of spices love to hide in there, so there's lots of flavor in there, but when you're making tacos, you just can't leave the tail on. Unless you really hate your guests, then you can leave the tails on. So I prepared a quick rub for the shrimp, a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, brown sugar, some lime juice, fresh garlic and cilantro, we'll talk about that in a minute, a pinch of cumin, and a pinch of chili powder, and that is literally a pinch, and some olive oil. So about the fresh garlic and cilantro, I understand that fresh garlic and fresh herbs as well burn extremely quickly, but since shrimp takes about a minute or two to fully cook, I wasn't worried about the garlic and cilantro burning. Season with salt and pepper to taste, give everything a mix, set the shrimp aside, and let's get started on our chipotle sauce. In a bowl, I threw in some Mexican cream, also known as crema mexicana. If you can't find that, you may replace it with some sour cream, some mayo, some chipotle sauce, salt and pepper, and some fresh lime juice. I honestly don't like too much of sauce on anything. I did make a lot, so I did have a lot left over, which is fine. I placed it in a small jar, and that shall last me for a while. And to be honest, this had no spice at all at this point. I kept adding more chipotle sauce. I suggest starting with 1 tablespoon and then working your way up. I ended up using about 5 tablespoons of the chipotle sauce. I do like things spicy. Give everything a mix and then set it aside. I use an iron skillet to grill the shrimp. We did pour some olive oil over the shrimp earlier, so I didn't grease the skillet. If you don't use olive oil at all, your shrimp will stick badly and they'll form like a weird crust. That's been my experience in the past. I cooked them for about 30 seconds on each side. You're going to have to flip them one at a time. I really don't recommend rocking an iron skillet back and forth. They're very heavy and very hot. And I don't have the handle protector, whatever it's called, I don't know. The sides looked a little colorless, so I placed a plate on top for about 10 seconds, and then I turned the heat off. In total, I cooked the shrimp for about a minute. I then removed them off the skillet, and now we're going to get ready to prepare our tacos. These look so good. You can even make grilled shrimp quesadillas. So I'm using corn tortillas. I did fry them. I'm guilty of that. So let's talk about corn tortillas for a minute. The first time I tried a corn tortilla taco, I said, this is terrible. But then I got used to them, and well, now I really don't like flour tortillas unless it's for quesadillas or burritos. I do think corn tortillas are best when they're fried, but you can grill them if you'd like. You can toss the cabbage and the chipotle sauce, but like I said earlier, I don't care for too much sauce. I placed some avocado on top, seasoned the avocado with some salt and pepper, of course, some fresh lime juice, and I drizzled a little bit of the chipotle sauce on top. You can definitely do a better job than I did. Place the sauce in a squeeze bottle and do the zigzag line. And these are very basic grilled shrimp tacos. Of course, you can add some fresh salsa, rice and beans. I know if you add the rice and beans, it's no longer a taco, it's a burrito, but you're not going to get in trouble if you add a little bit of rice and beans, or you can serve it on the side. I got about 5 tacos from this recipe. I think that's good for 2 people. You can double, you can triple the recipe. It's all up to you. I really hope you guys give this recipe a try. They were so delicious. They really were. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you all so much for watching.